What's going on, guys? JSGC here, back again with another live stream where today we're going to be reacting live to the Champions League phase draw. Obviously, we're looking here at a new format. We saw it make its debut last season. It's here to stay for at least the foreseeable future, so it's going to be rolling exactly like how we saw from last season. 36 teams going to be joining the pot for today's draw, seeded into 4 pots: pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4, and we're going to find out who Manchester City's 8 opponents are going to be for the league campaign. Remember, we're going to be angling and aiming for a top 8 finish. That's going to send us automatically into the last 16 of the Champions League. Teams finishing from 9th to 24th are going to be going through to the it's the qualifier stage for the last 16. It's this playoff stage where Manchester City went out of the Champions League last season, going out to Real Madrid. If Man City are to be finishing in them playoff spots, it's important for City to be finishing in the between 9th and 16th, because that means we'll be away from home in the first leg, and in the second leg we'll have home advantage. Man City just about scraped through to the playoff campaign last season before we went out to Real Madrid. Real Madrid went out as well, and eventually saw PSG win their first ever Champions League trophy there, the holders going into pot 1. Man City, I believe, in pot 1 as well. So please do leave a thumbs up on today's stream, guys. That'd be much appreciated. Do get your thoughts in the comments below of what you've made of the draw if you're watching this after the stream has ended. If you're watching the stream lights right now, then please do leave your thoughts in the live chat, who you want in Manchester City to face in the Champions League. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. It is free to subscribe, and social media links, you can find them in the description if you want to go and follow me on my X, Instagram and TikTok. So we're just waiting for the draw to get underway. We just had a choir rendition of the Champions League anthem. I noticed that the Manchester City boardroom that are in attendance today, I presume it's in Switzerland, they didn't boo along, which is disappointing. Anyway, we're just waiting for the draw to get underway. So whilst we wait for that to get underway, I would say a big hello to everybody tuning in live today. Connor, welcome. Akandip, thank you for tuning in as well. Also, thank you to Hungary for tuning in, much appreciated. Also, welcome to see who else is tuning in. Swing, welcome, thank you for tuning in, much appreciated. Suega, thank you for tuning in, much appreciated. Welcome, Spike. We all like a what's going on, guys, from JSGC. Jaris, thanks for tuning in as well, much appreciated. Also, welcome to It Was, much appreciated. Thanks for tuning in. Anyone but Grimsby pulling off an incredible shock in the Carabao Cup second round yesterday, knocking Manchester United out on penalties. Grimsby did lead 2-0 in that game. Manchester United managed to stage a second half comeback. However, Grimsby Town carried their momentum through and managed to win that penalty shootout in what was hilarious. Also, congratulations to Grimsby for going through. And if you weren't aware, Man City entered the Carabao Cup stage in the third round, and Man City have drawn Huddersfield Town of League One away from home. We'll play that game in September. DJ, welcome, thank you for tuning in. Nagathon, thank you for tuning in. Nathan, welcome, thank you for tuning in as well. Senseless, welcome, thank you for tuning in. Marvin, welcome, thanks for tuning in. Jessica, welcome, thank you for tuning in as well. Yoni, thank you for tuning in. Andre, tuning in, thank you from Jamaica. Denick, thanks for tuning in. US Blue, big up to you as well, thank you for tuning in. Yanni, I'm very well, thank you. Beatrice, welcome, thank you for tuning in. Dwight, welcome, thank you for tuning in as well. City and Leeds channel, thank you for tuning in, much appreciated. Animated, thank you for tuning in. Adinfa, thank you for tuning in as well. Nirajit, thank you for tuning in. Going for some predictions there. Imagine. Gershon, thank you for tuning in. Zahali, thank you for tuning in. And Yoni, thank you very much for your kind comment. I definitely don't want Real Madrid either, but we will see what does happen. Now, I believe that because there's so many English teams entering this stage, there's 6 English teams entering this stage due to, obviously, the Premier League getting 5 Champions League spots, and also Tottenham Hotspur winning the Europa League, and they finished outside of the top 5 in the Premier League last season. It means we've got 6 Premier League teams entering the draw, and UEFA have promised that if they can, They're going to try their best to have teams from the same country avoid each other, but it may be unavoidable. So there is a chance that Man City could draw another English side. I believe that it's been dictated to for teams in pot 1 and pot 2. So there is every chance that Man City could be facing another English side in pot 1 or pot 2. So very quickly, I'm just going to get up the teams that Man City potentially could face. Remember, we'll face 2 teams from every pot. So we're 2 teams from pot 1, 2 teams from pot 2, 2 teams from pot 3, and 2 teams from pot 4. So we will have a look at who Manchester City could face in just one moment. I'll pause that just so I don't get copyright stricken for this, and I'll share my screen. Right, so these are the teams Man City can face. So from pot 1, we can face PSG, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Inter Milan, Chelsea, Borussia Dortmund, or Barcelona. We will face one of these teams at home and one of these teams away from home. I'm looking at what I would regard as worst case here, probably PSG away or Real Madrid away. Barcelona away wouldn't be easy. Bayern Munich away wouldn't be easy. Liverpool away would be very difficult. I'm looking towards like what could be the best case here. I don't think I'd mind facing Chelsea, Dortmund, or Inter at home. In terms of like an away game, that's best case there. So I'd probably say Inter Milan. Probably for me. One of the more weaker teams there in that part. I mean, Borussia Dortmund maybe. I mean, I'd love to know the opinions of these big teams in pot 1. You know, the likes of PSG, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Barcelona. They're looking at the pot, and I'm wondering if they're thinking to themselves, I quite fancy a home match against Man City, which normally in the past wouldn't be a thing, but here we are. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, guys, pot 1, what we're thinking, best case, worst case. I'd say best case here would be Dortmund at home and Inter away. Worst case, I think PSG at home, Liverpool away would be my worst case scenario there. Jessica, Inter Milan, I think, yeah, I've got to agree. Inter Milan home or away, I think I would go with. Connor, speaking there about Bayer Leverkusen, we'll speak about Bayer Leverkusen in just one moment. Connor in agreement there, Inter Milan would be great. I think I echo them thoughts. Looking at pot 2, we could take on Arsenal, Bayer Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid, Benfica, Atalanta, Villarreal, Juventus, Eintracht Frankfurt, and Club Bruges. So one of them teams will be at home and one of them teams will be away. As we get through the other pots, we'll start to look at like what's the team we don't want to play. And I'm looking at that pot and I'm thinking, as feisty as a game would be against Arsenal, I would prefer not to face Arsenal. So they're more Atletico Madrid. Maybe Juventus would be my worst case scenarios there. I don't think I'd mind Club Bruges, Eintracht Frankfurt, Bayer Leverkusen. I'd even expect City to be getting something against the likes of Villarreal, Atalanta, and Benfica. So I'd say worst case for this would be Arsenal at home and Atletico Madrid away. Best case scenario for me would be probably like a Bayer Leverkusen at home and a Club Bruges away would be what I'd be looking at for pot 2. So what do you guys think? The Let's Player, thank you for tuning in. Hoping for City to draw Inter and Borussia Dortmund. I think I echo that one. You see, Anime, I don't want Arsenal. I'd rather avoid that. And it's a good point. It would be good to see Marmoush going up against his former club. So we'll see. What do you guys reckon then, pot 2? Because, yeah, I think for me, I'm looking at them teams. And I'm thinking that Club Bruges, yeah, Eintracht Frankfurt I'm happy with. I'd be happy with Bayer Leverkusen or Benfica. So yeah, Chloe, as we explained at the beginning of the stream, it's been confirmed from UEFA that the English teams, because there's 6 English teams rather than 5 or less, there is the possibility that 2 English sides could meet in the group stage. So UEFA have promised, they've said that they're going to do their best to avoid teams from the same country playing each other. However, because we've got one more English side than what we normally have, there is a possibility that 2 English teams could meet in this draw. And to help with how this draw is going to work, because it's not, like the old system of drawing the balls. It's literally going to be the team comes out, here's the teams you're going to face, we move on to the next team, and it's basically going to work kind of like a spreadsheet. There is a possibility that 2 English teams can face each other, and UEFA have confirmed that 2 English teams can face each other. So there is a possibility that we could play Liverpool or we could play Arsenal if it falls unlucky enough. UEFA, if you want to believe them, have said that they're going to try their best to make sure that isn't a situation, but there is a possibility that that could happen. Connor reckons Frankfurt or Leverkusen is who he'd like to see. Thomas would love to see Arsenal City. I'm not so keen on that one, to be honest. Rain, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. I'm hoping for no Real Madrid as well, Natesh. And Abu's we just explained. It could happen. More than likely, probably not, but it's not impossible that it could happen. Let's go in. Club Brugge and Villarreal, he reckons, for pot 2. It's going to be quite tricky playing teams from La Liga. I think I'd prefer to face a team from the Bundesliga, so I'd prefer a Frankfurt or a Bayer Leverkusen for me. Bayer Leverkusen have lost a lot of players, so they'd probably be my pick, but we'll see. Jean hoping for City to play Bodo Glimt, of course, being from Norway, so that is a possibility that could happen. Connor says, wouldn't mind Leverkusen, Frankfurt or Club Brugge coming in from pot 2. It's been done from a computer at Abu, yes. It's pure cinema, so we're going to see what's going to happen. Tito hoping for a city trip to Kazakhstan, which also could happen. So let's have a look then at pot number 3. So here are the 8 teams that Man City... sorry, is it 8? How many have we got? 9 teams, sorry, that Man City could face. Used to be 8. Anyway, we could face Spurs, PSV, Ajax, Napoli, Sporting Club de Portugal, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, Bodo Glimt, as Jean just mentioned there, and Marseille from France. Some good teams in there. Some real good teams. Some real tricky away games. Remember, one team at home, one team away. I'm looking here at what's the worst case. There's got to be anything involving Tottenham Hotspur, because Man City just don't seem to do well against Tottenham Hotspur, in particular at the Etihad Stadium these days over the last couple of seasons. So I'd prefer to avoid the all-English clash. Some real tricky trips. Sporting CP, we came unstuck, of course, last season. That was away from home. Napoli, surprise pot 3, for Napoli. Very good team. They're probably... I'm looking at them. I'm thinking Spurs and Napoli are the 2 teams. So I think my worst case would be Napoli away and Tottenham Hotspur at home. Best case scenario, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking I'd expect Man City to get jobs done against the likes of Bodo Glimt, Slavia Prague and Olympiacos. Bodo Glimt did do a good job nearly on Tottenham Hotspur just last season in the Europa League. So I'd probably say best case scenario there would be... I think a trip to Norway would be real interesting. It's quite far up north in Norway, I think, as well. So I'd say away trip to Norway to face Bodo Glimt, and I'm going to go Slavia Prague at home would be best case there from pot 3. What do we reckon? Hawk, that's the big question, isn't it? Really, who knows when it's going to be starting? UEFA are currently, I don't even know what they're doing. I have no idea what he's going to be doing. So yeah. I can dip showing off there. Bilingual, can speak French as well. So there we go. Connor said he'd like a trip to Marseille. Real smart stadium, actually, Marseille. So we'll see. City and Leeds channel going Bodo Glimt and Slavia Prague would be his picks there. He says, hey, it could happen. Could see Erling Haaland go and face Bodo Glimt in Norway as well. Would be good. The Let's Player saying Bodo and Prague would be his picks. I'm hoping Tahiti as well. No Tottenham Hotspur. No, thank you. Connor said Sporting CP, Napoli or Marseille from pot 3. I'd like to avoid them. if I'm being honest. Peter says, as a City fan from Norway, fearing Bodo Glimt. I think it'd be an interesting away trip. I think it'd be an interesting away trip, and we don't want to be taking on Kevin De Bruyne just yet. We don't want that to happen. Napoli in the latter rounds, maybe. Can't really avoid it, but for me, no thank you. And then finally moving on to pot number 4, the final 9 teams. Remember, 2 more teams that City could face, both home and away. We've got FC Copenhagen, AS Monaco, Galatasaray, Union SG, Karabag, Athletic Club, Newcastle, Paphos, and Kairat Almaty. And this is where we start looking at teams who Man City just normally wouldn't face. I'm looking at this, and there's some real tricky teams. I mean, I wouldn't fancy playing Newcastle. To be honest, either home or away. I just don't like facing English sides in the group stage if we can avoid it. With 6 teams being in it, it might be unavoidable. So yeah, no thank you. What else is tricky there? Monaco could be quite tricky. Galatasaray could be quite tricky. I mean, Athletic Bilbao could be very tricky as well. So I'm thinking worst case there would probably be, what do we reckon? Maybe a away trip to Newcastle and a home match against Athletic Bilbao. Maybe. I'd say worst case. Galatasaray away would be a real proper banana skin. That wouldn't be easy either. I wouldn't fancy that. I mean, away trips to Copenhagen and Monaco aren't easy either. There's some good teams in pot 4. Some real good teams. Do quite fancy facing Kairat Almaty. How often do you get to face Kairat Almaty coming in from Kazakhstan? So, best case scenario, I think I want them away. Is what I'd go for. And then, home match. Maybe Paphos or Karabag, maybe. That's probably what I'd go for. What do you guys reckon? Wow, what a final that'd be. What a final. Karabag, home or away, be pretty happy with that. I'd be pretty happy with that. Monaco give me PTSD as well. Athletic Club would be a difficult one, real difficult one. Completely agree, Peter, yeah. They're using artificial turf. Sounds like a player's hamstrings nightmare, to be honest. So, we will see. English Dawn, thanks for tuning in. Yep, Huddersfield Town in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. It would be a very long flight. I don't even know. I presume it'd need a connection somewhere. Not an easy place to get to. Paphos and Karabag for City and Leeds channels. What he's going for? Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right, we're just waiting for UEFA to actually get on with things here. I mean, we're 18 minutes deep into the live stream and we've just kind of got nowhere. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just let's have a look at the teams that we could face then. Just trying to see if there's any real tasty away days in there. I mean, trips to Germany are always fantastic. A Borussia Dortmund away would be nothing short of sensational. Historic ground like the San Siro for Inter Milan. I don't think Barcelona are back at the new camp just yet. Obviously, we've got the Air Fryer Stadium with Real Madrid. The Parc des Princes with PSG. Anfield, very difficult. Stamford Bridge. Pot 2 again. I look towards Germany. Eintracht Frankfurt, Bayer Leverkusen. Both sitting, I think, on the Rhine River. Well, that'd be fantastic. I mean, I don't think Leverkusen's too far off Borussia Dortmund. Frankfurt's a bit further south. 2 fantastic places to visit, I'm sure. I've also had a trip to Turin last year to face Juventus. Trips to Portugal are always quite interesting. Benfica. If I want to head to Lisbon to face Benfica. What else? We've got another trip to Madrid. The Metropolitano. Face Atletico. Atalanta, trip to Italy, quite difficult. I think it's Atalanta just north of Milan, where they play. Bruges is a wonderful city. I had the privilege of visiting Bruges. That's a fantastic city. Lots of options for places to eat. Nice chocolate. The beer there is sensational. So that'd be a proper tasty away day. That one. Villarreal, visit the Yellow Submarine. Pot 3, trip to London, maybe. Face Spurs, trip to the Netherlands, to Eindhoven to face PSV, trip to Amsterdam. That'd be class. That'd be class. Face Ajax, visit the lovely city of Naples in Italy. Got Lisbon again with Sporting CP. Trip to Greece with Olympiakos. Prague's a wonderful city. That'd be another good away day. That's the most interesting one, I think, here. Bodo Glimt for pot 3 for Norway, and a trip to the French Riviera, maybe. To face Marseille. And then pot 4, got FC Copenhagen in Denmark. Won't be an easy trip, that. Be a difficult away day. AS Monaco, of course, their own country, sitting just on the south coast of France. Galatasaray, a trip to Istanbul. A return to Istanbul. We've got a good track record in Istanbul now. Union SG from Belgium. San Giloy. Wouldn't be an easy match. Karabag as well. Wouldn't be easy. Heading to Azerbaijan. Never been to Azerbaijan, so I can't really comment on that. Karabag wouldn't be easy either, if I'm honest. Obviously a trip to Spain, facing Athletic Bilbao, Newcastle, heading to the northeast of England, Paphos as well, Cyprian. That'd be a great trip. That absolutely great trip. And then obviously finally the most interesting of the teams I think that we could face, Kairat Almaty, who of course coming in from Kazakhstan, which just wouldn't be an easy place to travel to, but hey, here we are. I can't see Donnarumma coming in right now. I can't see Galatasaray paying the price, and unless another team comes in for Edison, I think it's all smoke screen for me. So I think Edison's going to stay. So I mean, we do need some distribution. I'd have liked Edison to have been available in this, to have clarity put on it weeks ago, so we wouldn't have been in a position of chucking in James Trafford in at the deep end. But hey, here we are. Completely agree with you there, Zartek. January as well. Northern Norway. Oh yeah. Minus temperatures, artificial pitch. That comes very, very tricky. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be a Donnarumma. But we'll see what does happen. Of course, got to keep you guys up to date with my Daily City transfer updates. I've got my next transfer update coming out very soon for you guys to enjoy. Nick, no Scottish clubs, Celtic and Rangers both went out. So Club Brugge knocked Rangers out, and Kairat Almaty knocked out Celtic. So they've both gone through. Yeah, Spike, I'm happy you said that. When he first came out, I was thinking, is that Rafa Nadal? That'd be great during the Champions League draw. No, it's Brazilian legend Kaká instead. Depends what we're rotating with, to be honest. Difficult to give an answer to that. To be honest, I'd start Omar Marmoush. I'm sure he'd want to go out and showcase to everybody what he can do. In particular, returning back to a club that has served him so well. Well, if we can gather a bit of cash, he could be sold. I think it's more about Edison. Is he mentally prepared? That's the question here. If he's mentally already left Man City, then it's worthwhile us getting it sorted and bringing another goalkeeper in. But it's never ideal bringing in 3 new goalkeepers in one summer. So we'll see. Rain, who knows? UEFA, they take forever. Do you know, I kind of echo that. I sometimes think to myself, should the transfer window just remain open for the whole 12 months? And obviously, to make things fair, keep the registration windows as they are, but allow the transfer window to remain open so business doesn't have to feel as rushed. You know, Man City are playing against time here, long negotiations with Edison, and things just aren't going to get sorted. So there's no reason why Man City couldn't just sit down with Edison and say, look, you're going to be registered, you're going to stay with us until at least January, and we're going to continue with trying to find agreements and transfers. And, players are professionals, and that word here, very key, professional. They do the job that they get paid to do, and they do it to the best of their ability, like everybody else in the workplace. Yeah. I think that's where Alexander Isak's coming under scrutiny, because he's been unprofessional to his employer, Newcastle. So, we'll see. Galatasaray would be interesting. Really interesting. I get it. I get it with Ederson. He's fantastic with the distribution. We're going to see a drop-off in distribution if Ederson's not here. There are better shot stoppers out there. I'm not going to sit here and dispute that. We've seen it with Stefan Ortega. I think he's a better shot stopper. I feel if Man City are going to be put under pressure, and I know there's going to be plenty of shots coming in on City's goal, I feel more comfortable with Ortega in goal than Ederson. But I also think to myself that there's a lot of games out there where distribution's really crucial for Man City, and having the best goalkeeper who can distribute available to you is a good thing to have. So it's all about finding that balance. It may just be a crazy season where we don't actually have a first choice goalkeeper. It's just going to be a case where we're just going to look at each match and assess about which goalkeeper we think is going to be right for that game. If Man City aren't going to need to distribute or be pressed and teams have got slow players, it may just be a case that there might just be one or two teething issues from set pieces and stuff, and we need a better shot stopper. You might go with James Trafford and allow him to improve his distribution that way. And then if you're going up against a team that's going to be high pressing and put City under tremendous pressure, so a game like Arsenal that's coming up or a Liverpool, you may go with Ederson instead. So yeah, the draw is just starting to get underway. They're just explaining how it's going to work, and it's going to work as a random generator. So yeah. Jessica makes a good point. Yeah, had one bad game during the Club World Cup. Everyone's kind of wanted him out. Everyone's been wanting him out for a while, but I don't get it. He was available at the weekend against Spurs, and I did say that if he's available and he's in the squad, he's our number one and should be started, and he didn't. So yeah. Anyway, there we go. Right, I think we're going to get the draw very soon. I mean, Taylor, welcome, thanks for tuning in. It really divides opinion in the fan base. It really divides opinion. I mean, I'm personally, I rate Ederson. I think he's a fantastic goalkeeper. He's just not very good with his shot stopping, and there's better shot stoppers out there. In an ideal world, I'd want a good combination of having our backup goalkeeper being a real good shot stopper, and James Trafford's a good shot stopper, but his distribution's not anywhere near what it's like for what Ederson is. And you know, if Ederson weren't available and we went with Stefan Ortega, these mistakes that were made by James Trafford, I think Ortega probably wouldn't have made them mistakes, not because he's better than James Trafford in terms of his distribution, but more just Ortega's more settled, and he's been at Manchester City longer and he's got that experience, which James Trafford doesn't have. He'll get that experience, and over the next 2 or 3 seasons, James Trafford could well prove to what I think he's going to be, which is the future England number one and a fantastic goalkeeper. So we've just got to find a way to make that happen. And if it's not going to happen, then, you know, we've got to have a look at the goalkeeping situation. In an ideal world, you don't want 3 new goalkeepers. 3 goalkeepers leaving, 3 new goalkeepers coming in one window. It's very unsettling. We don't know what's going to happen. And right now, we don't really know what the strongest team is, so for Man City. So there isn't any goalkeeper on that level, so there's going to be a natural drop off. So we'll see what does happen. Right, pot 1 is going to get underway. He's not got that experience. It'll come in the next 2 or 3 seasons. When it comes in the next 2 or 3 seasons, he'll get that experience, and we'll be ready. So. Rain, thank you for tuning in. It's an outrageous opinion, that, Nana. Thanks for tuning in. It's not an opinion I share, but everyone is entitled to their opinion. Right, pot 1. So this draw goes very quickly, by the way. So yeah, it becomes very difficult to keep on top of. Right, the draw's going to get underway now. Right. So, pot 1, made up of PSG, Real Madrid, Man City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Inter Milan, Chelsea, Dortmund, and Barcelona. It's going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic getting us underway for the first team out. Man City were the first team out last season. It's Bayern Munich. First team out. And so we're going to find out who their fixtures are. In particular, keeping an eye on pot 1 to see if it's Man City. So Bayern Munich. Let's see who this is going to be. Kaká presses the button. We're going to get it generated. So Bayern Munich face Chelsea at home, PSG away, Club Brugge at home, Arsenal away, Sporting CP at home, PSV away, Union SG at home and Paphos away. There we go. First team out. Chelsea then going for an away trip to Bayern Munich. That is not going to be easy for them. Also interesting that Bayern Munich have got to visit North London to visit Arsenal. Interesting. We do avoid Bayern. Right. Let's see who the next team out is. Because obviously when Man City's come out, we get our fixtures released for us. So we know who we're going to face. It kind of just kills the draw from there, doesn't it? Right. Next team out. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic doing the draw. And it's going to be Chelsea, the next team out. So let's see who Chelsea are going to face. We already know Chelsea are facing Bayern Munich away as one of their teams that they're going to face from pot 1. The 2 English teams can meet at the group stage because there's 6 teams rather than 5 because Spurs won the Europa League. UEFA said they're going to do everything they can to try and avoid such a situation. So Chelsea are going to face Barcelona at home, Bayern Munich away, Benfica at home, Atalanta away, Ajax at home, Napoli away, Paphos at home, and Karabag away. So a trip there to Azerbaijan, a trip to Italy to face Napoli and Atalanta, away trip against Bayern Munich. I mean, the home ones aren't easy. Paphos, you'd expect them to do the job, but Ajax, Benfica, Barcelona. Interesting. Right, we're finally rock and rolling through this now. Third team out is Real Madrid. Let's see. Is Man City going to be a team that faces Real Madrid here? We are available to face Real Madrid. Real Madrid haven't currently drawn anybody as of right now. So let's see who Real Madrid face. Kaká presses the button. So Real Madrid, they're going to be taking on Man City at home, Liverpool away, Juventus at home, Benfica away, Marseille at home, Olympiacos away, Monaco at home, and Kairat Almaty away. Man City at home. We will travel to the Bernabeu again. Real Madrid got difficult trips to Anfield, Benfica, Olympiacos, Kairat Almaty. There you go, you did. You said it, Task. You said it. Real Madrid again. Right, let's see the next team. Next team out is Inter Milan. Right, let's see who Inter Milan face. Inter Milan not drawn anybody yet. Kaká's going to press the button, former AC Milan player, of course, so we want this to be as difficult as possible, you'd think, for Inter. So Inter have got Liverpool at home, Dortmund away, Arsenal at home, Atletico Madrid away, Slavia Prague at home, Ajax away, Kairat Almaty at home, and Union SG away from home. So no Man City there. Inter got Liverpool at home, Arsenal at home, so Arsenal and Liverpool have got trips to the San Siro. Okay, next team coming out. Is this going to be Man City? Still got PSG, Man City, Liverpool, Dortmund, and Barcelona to come out. And the next team that comes out is Borussia Dortmund. Okay, let's see. We could face these. It has to be at home. We already know our pot 1 away team is going to be Real Madrid. So Dortmund have already drawn Inter at home. So who's it going to be away from home? Kaká's going to press the button then. Let's see if we've got Dortmund coming to the Etihad. We do have Dortmund coming to the Etihad. So Man City already drawn their teams here from pot 1. It's going to be Real Madrid away and Inter Milan at home. Inter have also got Dortmund we've got coming to the Etihad, not Inter. Dortmund have come into the Etihad. Villarreal is where Dortmund will visit, along with Juventus, Bodo Glimt, Spurs away from home, Athletic Bilbao, and FC Copenhagen. So Man City have got Borussia Dortmund coming to the Etihad again. Faced them a fair few times. So we know who our pot 1 teams are. So when City's name comes out, we know who our pot 1 teams we're going to face are. We're just waiting on who's going to be our pot 2, 3, and 4 teams. Here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic then. Liverpool, next team to come out. Let's see who Liverpool are going to face. So Liverpool have Real Madrid at home and Inter Milan away as their 2 teams to face from pot 1. Liverpool also going to face Atletico Madrid at home, Frankfurt away, PSV at home, Marseille away, Karabag at home, and Galatasaray away. There's some tricky games in there. Got both Madrid teams coming to Anfield, away match against Inter, away match to Germany against Eintracht Frankfurt, away match against Marseille, away in Istanbul against Galatasaray. So 3 teams left to draw from pot 1. Will Man City be next? Let's see. Barcelona were not next, Connor. We do not, Busby, we don't have Liverpool. So Barcelona, let's see who they're going to face. They've already drawn against Chelsea away from home. We'll see who else has got a trip coming up then to Barcelona. It won't be Man City, of course. We've already got Borussia Dortmund and also Real Madrid as our 2 teams we're going to face. So Barcelona are going to face PSG at home, Chelsea away, Frankfurt at home, Club Brugge away, Olympiacos at home, Slavia Prague away, SC Copenhagen at home, and Newcastle United away. So Barcelona got a trip to Newcastle coming up. Won't be easy. And an away trip to Chelsea as well. So they're going to London and Newcastle. Right, 2 teams. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Manchester City? Or is it going to be PSG? It's going to be PSG, so we're last. We're last. Right, so PSG have already drawn Bayern Munich and Barcelona. PSG face Bayern Munich at home and Barcelona away. PSG also going to face, let's see, Atalanta at home, Bayer Leverkusen away, Tottenham at home, Sporting CP away, Newcastle at home, and Athletic Bilbao away. So both Tottenham and Newcastle got away trips to PSG. Not easy, that, at all. Not easy. Right, so Man City are next, so we're going to discover now who we're going to face. Let's see. So last team, it should be Manchester City. It is Manchester City from England. We already know 2 games that we're going to play from pot 1. Borussia Dortmund at home, Real Madrid away. So let's see who the other 6 teams are that we're going to face. Kaká ready to press the button. Kaká, of course, famously didn't get his expensive move to Man City. So it's Bayer Leverkusen at home, Villarreal away, a home match against Napoli, an away match against Bodo, so we are going to Norway. We're also going to Monaco, and a home match against Galatasaray. Okay. There's some interesting games there. Leverkusen at home, Napoli at home, Galatasaray at home. There are some interesting matches for Man City there. Real interesting matches. So let's really digest this then. Let's have a good look then who City are going to face. I agree with that, Spike. Not a total disaster. Some tough fixtures in there, definitely. But interesting. Real interesting. So, just having a look then at the Champions League draw for Man City. Man City, obviously, right here. These are the teams. Obviously, the house is our home matches and the playing are our away matches. So we've got Borussia Dortmund coming to the Etihad Stadium. We've got an away trip against Real Madrid. So we've got a trip to Spain, a trip to Norway, and a trip to France. Or should I say Monaco, which is sitting on the south of France. So not too bad in terms of travel distance. Not too bad. It's what, a couple of hours to northern Norway, a couple of hours to both the Spanish capital and to the coast of Spain. And again, a couple of hours to the French Riviera as well. So they're not too bad of away trips. I mean, I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, probably going to lose against Real Madrid away. I reckon we can get a result against Villarreal. I would expect, as long as it's not in January, to be doing a job on Bodo Glimt. And Monaco could be quite difficult. So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking to myself, I'm always thinking, I want us to hit 16 points. That'll probably be enough for us to get top 8. So realistically, give a bit of a margin. I'd be looking at 9 to 10 points for our home games. So we're looking at around 7 or 8 points away from home would be good. That's a couple of wins and a couple of draws. Or are we capable of going and winning 3 of our away games, which could be quite tricky. But I mean, I think we're more than capable of getting 7 points from Real Madrid away, Villarreal away, Bodo away, and Monaco away. I think we're capable of getting 7 points there. I reckon so anyway. These home games could be quite tricky. Dortmund at home, not going to be easy. Bayer Leverkusen, Erik ten Hag as well. At home, not going to be an easy game. Napoli, really going to be a difficult game. I think that could be one of the best ties that Man City have got in the Champions League. And this could be quite crucial to us finishing either in the top 8 or not in the top 8 this game. Are we going to be able to get a job done on Napoli and Galatasaray at home as well? They're going to bring a lot of fans and a lot of Turkish representatives in the UK. So that's going to be quite a lively away end and a lively Etihad Stadium. So there's no easy home games there. But again, I'm thinking to myself, we're more than capable of beating Dortmund, Leverkusen, Napoli and Galatasaray. So I'm looking at this and I'm going to give my early predictions and I'm going to say Dortmund at home, win. Real Madrid away, lose. So 3 points from our pot 1 teams. Bayer Leverkusen at home and Villarreal away. I reckon 6 points. So that's 9 points from them 4 games. Napoli at home, Bodo Glimt away. I can see Napoli doing something against City. So I'm going to go 4 points from them games. That takes us on to 13 points. And then Galatasaray and Monaco, difficult. Maybe again 4 points. I reckon beat Galatasaray at home, Monaco away, quite tricky. Maybe a point. 4 points takes us 17 and enough to finish in the top 8. So difficult, but also doable is my thoughts. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, the return of Kevin De Bruyne. That's what we're taking from this. That's what we're taking from this. So we'll see what does happen. Let's have a look elsewhere. There's some crazy pots out there. Some real difficult games. I'm not too sure when we're going to get the schedule up. So Arsenal, the second team out of the Champions League draw. Let's see who Arsenal are going to face. Arsenal then, home match against Bayern Munich, away match against Inter. Remember, I think Arsenal have got a Champions League game straight after the... I think it's just before the City game. So we've got Atletico Madrid at home, Club Brugge away, Olympiacos at home, Slavia Prague away. A home match against Kairat Almaty and Athletic Bilbao away from home. I'd expect Arsenal to cruise that, to be honest. I'd expect... The home games are a bit tricky against Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid, but the away matches, I'd expect them to be doing jobs against Athletic Bilbao and etc, etc. So, yeah, I think Arsenal will be pretty happy with that. So yeah, we're just waiting on who we're going to face. Liverpool not. I think Liverpool's got it quite straightforward. I think they'll go through. Chelsea. We'll see. We'll see. A cupcake of a draw, yeah. Bodo is not an easy team to face. Well, I know they're not an easy team to face. It depends on when that game's going to be. For me, the conditions will come a big impact. That gets played in winter. That's going to be a real difficult away game. Gets played in September though, where weather's not so bad. I'd expect City to get the job done. We'll see. We'll see. Well, we know who we're going to face, so we can sit back now, relax, and enjoy the rest of the draw. I imagine. Is the draw not going to be complete after the first 2 pots are done? So Benfica, next out. So Benfica got Real Madrid at home, Chelsea away, Bayer Leverkusen at home, Juventus away, Napoli at home, Ajax away, Karabag at home, and Newcastle United away from home. Yeah, so everything's more or less going to be decided by the time we've got through pots 1 and 2. Pot 3 is just going to be deciding on who the pot 3 teams are facing from each pot. And pot 4, and same with pot 4, just going to decide on who they're facing from each pot, which you can start to figure out. So Club Brugge next out. So what do you guys make of the draw then? I don't think it's too bad for City. It could have been worse. Club Brugge, just one English team to face there for them. A home match against Arsenal. Got Barcelona at home, Munich away, Atalanta away, Marseille at home, Sporting CP away, Monaco at home, and Kairat Almaty away. Eintracht Frankfurt next team out. I agree, yeah. I expect Man City to get a job done. Not going to be easy, but I expect a top 8 finish from the fixtures that we've got. It could have been worse. I don't think necessarily afraid of Real Madrid. I think it's just more we're sick of playing them. It's another year of facing Real Madrid. Away from home, not going to be easy. Right. Next team out, going to be Juventus. It doesn't. It's a new classic. It happens every year. Happens every year. We've got some interesting matchups. Monaco will be interesting. Napoli will be interesting. There's some really interesting games. The facing by Bayer Leverkusen's not going to be easy. Borussia Dortmund won't be easy either. Juventus take on Dortmund at home, Real Madrid away, Benfica at home, Villarreal away, Sporting CP at home, Bodo Glimt away, Paphos at home. I missed the last one there, apologies. Anyway, next team out is going to be Atletico Madrid. Who are they going to face? So Atletico Madrid have got Inter at home, Liverpool away, Frankfurt at home and Arsenal away. A couple of difficult trips to England for Atletico Madrid. The return of Kevin De Bruyne. So Atletico Madrid also going to face Bodo Glimt at home, PSV away, Union SG at home and Galatasaray away. Last team out. It's going to be Villarreal. Villarreal facing Man City at home, Borussia Dortmund away, Juventus at home and Bayer Leverkusen away. Also, Villarreal face Ajax at home, Tottenham away, Copenhagen at home and Paphos away. So halfway through the draw now. The draw will start to speed up because they're not drawing as much. They waffle and waffle and waffle, don't they? Good grief. I don't get it. Honestly, guys, I don't get it. Get on with the draw. We don't want to hear everybody waffling on about whatever. We just want to hear the draw and who everyone's facing. I can't imagine Kevin De Bruyne would celebrate if he did score past. Imagine if he did a knee slide in front of the family stand. That made me laugh. The Kevin De Bruyne knee slide. Right, finally we're getting away with pot 3 now. Right. Pot 3 made up of Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, they just continue to go through clips. I mean, they really dragged this on. PSV Eindhoven. Ajax. Napoli. Sporting CP. Olympiacos. Slavia Prague. Bodo Glimt. And Olympique de Marseille. Right, let's see who everyone faces here. There is a big bonus, no Spurs. We did bring Bernardo Silva and brought Benjamin Mendy in as well, of course, from AS Monaco. Right, let's see them. Pot 3. Kaká's going to draw the balls now, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic is going to get to press the big Champions League button. Right, so let's see the next team out then from the draw. Okay, first team out for pot number 3. Keeping an eye here on who Spurs might face. So Marseille, the first team out. Marseille already drawn. Liverpool at home, Real Madrid away, Atalanta at home and Club Brugge away. Okay, they're going to face Liverpool at home, Real Madrid away, Atalanta at home, Club Brugge away, Ajax at home, Sporting CP away, Newcastle at home, and Union SG away. So Marseille have got 2 English sides visiting them in Liverpool and Newcastle. Okay, next one out. No problem, Jessica, at all. So Tottenham Hotspur, next team out. The penultimate English team to be drawn in today's Champions League draw. It's going to be Borussia Dortmund at home, PSG away, Villarreal at home, Frankfurt away for Tottenham. Who else have they got then? From pot 3. They're going to face Slavia Prague at home, Bodo Glimt away, Copenhagen at home, and Monaco away. I think Tottenham will be very happy with that. Very happy with that. Home matches against Dortmund, Villarreal, Slavia Prague, and Copenhagen, with away trips to PSG, Frankfurt, Bodo Glimt, and Monaco. Kind of similar to City's fixtures. In particular, a couple of away trips there that are the same. Okay, next team out for pot 3. Is Bodo Glimt from Norway. Let's see who they're going to face. So, Bodo Glimt have got home matches against Man City, Juventus and Tottenham, with away trips to Borussia Dortmund and Atletico Madrid. They're also going to face Slavia Prague away, Monaco at home, and Galatasaray away from home. So, home matches against City, Juventus, Tottenham and Monaco, with away trips to Dortmund, Atletico Madrid, Slavia Prague, and Istanbul to face Galatasaray. For the team from Norway. Next up, coming out from pot 3, is going to be Sporting CP. Sporting CP, who are they going to draw then? They've got PSG at home, Bayern Munich away, Club Brugge at home, Juventus away, and Marseille at home. Who are they going to face? They're going to face, as well, Napoli away, Kairat Almaty at home, and Athletic Club, or Athletic Bilbao, away from home. Okay, next up. Nearly halfway through pot 3. Who's it going to be? I'm going to go Napoli. Let's see if I'm right. I'm not. It's Olympiakos from Greece. Okay, who's got some trips to Greece coming up? So Real Madrid at home. They've got a trip to Greece. Barcelona away. Leverkusen have got a trip to Greece at home. Arsenal away. Arsenal have got Olympiakos at home. Olympiakos have also got PSV at home, Ajax away, Paphos at home, and Kairat Almaty away. Okay, next team out is Ajax from the Netherlands. First of the two Dutch teams coming out of pot 3, PSV being the other. So Ajax face Inter at home, Chelsea away, Benfica at home, Villarreal away, Olympiakos at home, and Marseille away. The other two teams are going to face is Galatasaray at home and Karabag away. Don't worry, guys, we're nearly finished. We're nearly done. Okay. Next team out of pot 3. Is it going to be PSV, Napoli, or Slavia Prague? I'm going to go Slavia Prague. And I'm right. From Czechia. Nice city to visit as well. Who's got a great away day there then. So Barcelona have, Arsenal have, and Bodo Glimt have. Slavia Prague visiting Milan to face Inter, visiting Italy again to face Atalanta, and visiting London to face Tottenham. They're also going to face Athletic Bilbao at home, and they've got a trip to Cyprus to face Paphos. Okay, penultimate team to come out. It's either going to be PSV Eindhoven, or it's going to be Napoli. And it is PSV Eindhoven. The penultimate team out of pot 3. PSV already got matches against Bayern Munich at home, Liverpool away, and Atletico Madrid at home, Leverkusen away. Also got Olympiakos away from home. I presume that they've got a home match against Napoli. They do. Union SG at home and Newcastle away. So Newcastle are going to have a home match against PSV Eindhoven. So final team to come out of pot 3. As we're nearly 3/4 of the way now through this draw. Shouldn't take too long to complete pot 4. So Napoli, last team out of pot 3. Serie A champions. We already know Man City are going to be facing Napoli. So Napoli have got a home match against Chelsea, an away match against Manchester City, home match against Frankfurt, away match against Benfica, home match against Sporting Club de Portugal, and an away match against PSV. Napoli are also taking on Karabag at home and Copenhagen away. And that concludes pot 3 then. I'm sure UEFA are going to waffle on some more before we can get underway with pot number 4. It's like the world's longest draw. Taken forever. Right. What is pot number 4 saying? Okay, pot number 4 Includes FC Copenhagen. You also have AS Monaco. Galatasaray. Union Saint Gillois. Karabag from Azerbaijan. Athletic Bilbao. Newcastle United from England. Paphos from Cyprus. And finally, Kairat Almaty from Kazakhstan. Knocked out Celtic on a penalty shootout on Tuesday night from Scotland. Right, so pot 4 is going to get underway. Let's see who is going to face who. Only thing to be decided is which pot 4 team is going to face who. So it shouldn't take too long to get this draw completed. I presume they're just going to draw the teams out once everyone's drawn each other, so they know what things are going to look like. So it's Kaká that's going to draw these again. Shouldn't take too long, this one, guys. All right, first team out. Let's see. First of the 9. I'm going to go Karabag. See if I'm right. I'm not. It's Athletic Bilbao from Spain. So there are 6 fixtures that they've already drawn at the moment. They're taking on PSG at home, Borussia Dortmund away, Arsenal at home, Atalanta away, Sporting CP at home, and Slavia Prague away. They're also going to face Karabag at home and Newcastle away. So Newcastle have got a home match against Athletic Bilbao. Okay. Next team out. I'm going to go AS Monaco. It's Karabag. Should have stuck with Karabag. Right, let's see who Karabag have got. They've got Chelsea at home, Liverpool away, Frankfurt at home, Benfica away, Ajax at home, Napoli away, Athletic Bilbao away, so they just need one more home team where they're going to be taking on FC Copenhagen. Liverpool got a trip to Azerbaijan. Okay, next team out. I'm going to go Newcastle United. See if I'm right. It's AS Monaco, so it seems to be, I should have stuck with AS Monaco. So Newcastle going to be the next out. Is how it's working. So AS Monaco got Man City at home, Real Madrid away, Juventus at home, Club Brugge away, Tottenham Hotspur at home, and Bodo Glimt away. They're also going to face Galatasaray at home and Paphos away. Okay. So, next team out. I'm going to go with... It's going to be Newcastle United, we know it. But I'm going to go with Galatasaray. See if we can break tradition. It's Galatasaray! Yes! We successfully predicted that. Right, see who Galatasaray can face from pot 4. So Galatasaray have got Liverpool at home, Man City away, Atletico Madrid at home, Frankfurt away, Bodo Glimt at home, Ajax away, AS Monaco away, and Union SG at home. Okay. Can't be many teams left now. I think there's 5 teams left to be drawn. Thank you very much, Jessica. I'm going to go Kairat Almaty for the next team. Let's see if I'm right now. No, it's Newcastle. We're back to that again. Right, Newcastle. Who are Newcastle going to face? So they've got Barcelona at home, PSG away, Benfica at home, Leverkusen away, PSV at home, Marseille away, Athletic Bilbao at home, and they've also got an away trip to Union SG. So Barcelona, Benfica, PSV and Athletic Bilbao are all visiting St James's Park with away trips to PSG, Leverkusen, Marseille and Union SG. Okay, next up. I'm going to go Paphos. It's Union Saint-Gilloise from Belgium. Union SG. They've got Inter at home, Bayern Munich away, Atalanta at home, Atletico Madrid away, Marseille at home, PSV away, Newcastle at home, and Galatasaray away. I believe that's all their fixtures, so they don't have to be drawn against anyone. So Zlatan Ibrahimovic gets a rest from pressing the button because the draw is already done. I hope not. And I think that's a bit harsh on the Paphos from Cyprus. They've qualified, they've earned their way in. Probably go through the qualifications, you earn your way there. It's up to the other teams to knock them out. They haven't. So Paphos, next team out, got Bayern Munich at home, Chelsea away, Villarreal at home, Juventus away, Slavia Prague at home, Olympiacos away, Monaco at home, and they've just drawn Kairat Almaty away. Okay, 2 teams left to draw. 1 of 2. Who is it going to be? Okay, penultimate team out is FC Copenhagen. They've going to be penultimate team out. So Kairat Almaty will be the last team out of today's draw. Borussia Dortmund have got, they've got Borussia Dortmund at home, Barcelona away, Bayer Leverkusen at home, Villarreal away, Napoli at home, Tottenham away, Kairat Almaty at home that's just been drawn, and Karabag away. And Kairat Almaty are going to be the last team out, and their draw should already have been done if everything has gone how it has gone. So let's make sure the draw is correct, and I'm happy with our draw. Kairat Almaty from Kazakhstan, last team out of pot number 4. The draw should be already done if it is correct, and it is. It's Real Madrid at home, Inter Milan away, Club Brugge at home, Arsenal away, Olympiacos at home, Sporting CP away, Paphos at home, and FC Copenhagen away from home. So, Manchester City then, we've found out our draw for the Champions League. Manchester City going to be taking on Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen, Napoli and Galatasaray all away from home. We've got some former City players returning. Kevin De Bruyne from Napoli. Leroy Sané, I think, joined Galatasaray as well, returning back to the Etihad Stadium. And then we've got away trips against Real Madrid, against Villarreal, against Bodo Glimt, and also AS Monaco. I think City have got enough to go through. It should be really interesting. I'm waiting for the fixtures to come out so we can see when we're going to face these teams. Man City have put on the website that the fixtures are going to be announced on Saturday, so we're going to know who we're going to face home and away and when. But yeah, the match day 1 taking place on the 16th to the 18th of September. Match day 2 on the 30th of September to the 1st of October. Match day 3 on the 21st and 22nd of October. Match day 4 on the 4th and 5th of November. Match day 5 on the 25th and 26th of November. Match day 6 on the 9th and 10th of December. Match day 7, we've got a big break then, to the 20th and 21st of January. And all matches are completed on match day 8 on the 28th of January. Remember, we're competing for a place in the Champions League final, with the Champions League final taking place at in Budapest. So there we go, guys. That is the Champions League draw all done and dusted. Do get your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up on today's stream. That'd be much appreciated. Subscribe as well if you're new around here. My daily transfer update has gone live whilst this draw's been happening, so if you want to go and check that out, then do go and check it out. Like and subscribe, and also don't forget social media links are in the description. If you want to go and follow me on my X, Instagram and TikTok, email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, and a big shout out to you guys for tuning in today. And I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching as the sun decides to grace us in what's been a very rainy and miserable day here in the UK. So thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated. A big thank you to the chat. And I'll catch you all for the next one. Doing my live stream next will be on Sunday. Live watch along, Man City taking on Brighton away. I'll see you for that next one. Next video out. We'll have all the build up to that game with my preview, and also, of course, we've got my transfer update out, which I'll see you all again for tomorrow as well. Do go and check out today's transfer update as well. That'd be much appreciated, and I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.